Héroe o villano, Donald Trump no deja a nadie indiferente.
You know what woke means? It means you're a loser. Everything woke. Everything woke. It's true. Everything woke turns to shit, okay? It's true. It's true. Look at what's happening.
Lo ames o lo odies, Donald Trump es un torbellino político imposible de ignorar. Su estilo audaz y sus declaraciones sin filtros lo han convertido en una de las figuras más controvertidas de la historia moderna. Mientras sus palabras ofenden a muchos, otros lo aplauden como un cruzado contra lo que consideran un exceso de corrección política. Durante los próximos 8 minutos, serás testigo de las declaraciones más audaces de Trump contra la cultura woke. Comenzamos con el momento en que una feminista woke intentó cancelarlo durante una conferencia, llegando incluso a llamarlo indirectamente misógino. No hace falta decir que su intento se volvió en su contra. Observa con atención.
I knew I shouldn't have picked her. I knew I shouldn't have picked her. All right, so let me give you that answer right now. I respect women incredibly. I have had women working for me in positions that they've never worked in terms of construction, in terms of so many different jobs. I had a woman who was in charge of the building of Trump Tower many years ago, before it was even thought, before anybody would have even thought of it, and did a fantastic job. I have given women more opportunity than I would say virtually anybody in the construction industry. I have a daughter named Ivanka and a wife named Melania who constantly want me to talk about women's health issues because they know how I feel about it, and they know how I feel about women. I respect women. I love women. I cherish women. You know, Hillary Clinton said he shouldn't cherish. Well, I said I do cherish. I cherish women. My mother was one of the great people of the world, maybe the greatest ever, my mother. I respect women, and I'm going to take care of women. You know, Jeb Bush didn't want to fund women's health issues. You read that, you saw that. And then he took it back later. I will take care of women, and I have great respect for women, and I do cherish women.
La respuesta de Trump fue una clase magistral en cómo darle la vuelta a las acusaciones. No solo se defendió, sino que también enumeró su historial de empoderar a mujeres en campos dominados por hombres. Pero la feminista no se detuvo allí y sacó a relucir el debate sobre la brecha salarial.
I want to get paid the same as a man, and I think you understand that. So, if you become president, will a woman make the same as a man, and do I get to choose what I do with my body?
You're going to make the same if you do as good a job. You're going to make the same if you do as good a job, and I happen to be pro-life. Okay, I'm pro-life.
En pocas palabras, Trump desestimó la idea de una brecha salarial sistémica, reduciéndola al rendimiento individual, pero aún no había terminado. En un video publicado por él mismo, Trump abordó un debate cultural candente con su característica franqueza. Hay solo dos géneros.
As part of our new credentialing body for teachers, we will promote positive education about the nuclear family, the roles of mothers and fathers, and celebrating rather than erasing the things that make men and women different and unique. I will ask Congress to pass a bill establishing that the only genders recognized by the United States government are male and female, and they are assigned at birth. The bill will also make clear that Title IX prohibits men from participating in women's sports, and we will protect the rights of parents from being forced to allow their minor child to assume a gender which is new and an identity without the parents' consent. The identity will not be new, and it will not be without parental consent. No serious country should be telling its children that they were born with the wrong gender, a concept that was never heard of in all of human history. Nobody's ever heard of this, what's happening today. It was all when the radical left invented it just a few years ago.
Luego abordó el tema de los atletas trans en los deportes femeninos.
And by the way, we should not allow men play in women's sports. So crazy. See, it just shows you what these political geniuses, I have all these consultants, all these great... Sir, don't say that, it's very controversial. That's not written down anywhere, I just said, this might be a good time. So, they said, don't do it. And that gets the biggest hand of everything. Oh, it's crazy.
Pero aquí es donde se pone interesante. Trump continuó contando historias impactantes sobre esta controversia, desde nadadoras hasta levantadoras de pesas, subrayando lo que considera una gran injusticia hacia las mujeres.
I tell the story of the great swimmer, great female swimmer, wonderful woman, beautiful woman. She's been swimming for many years. She wants to break the world record. And she's at the pool and she wants to break it by 1/8 of a second. That's like fast. And she's going to do it. She's getting ready. And she looks down. She sees all people she's been competing with for years because they rise to the top. And she looks over here and she sees people. But then she looks and they call this, they say this. She sees somebody with a man's body. That's what they do. They call it. I said, you think it's okay to say that? That's actually the expression they're using. They'll change that soon, so I have to do it quickly. I have to say it, because they're going to change that. And you know the guy. He was named Female Athlete of the Year. Did you know that? It's true. He was just named female. We're not dealing with things that are so easy here, Newt. This is a difficult, crazy world. You'd almost say, is the world going crazy? Because 99% of the things I'm saying are common sense. But she looks over and sees her friends down there, and then she looks and this guy is massive. He's got a wingspan, he's got arms that are 30 feet long. And I always say, and she was seriously injured during the meet because he swam so fast that he gave her major wind burn as he went by her. And she didn't break the record, but he broke the record that day. You know what the number was? 38 seconds. So she wanted to break it by 1/8 of a second, and he broke it by 38 seconds. Or the weightlifter, I think it was like 218 pounds. I know, that's a lot. I can't lift it. I don't know who can. Any of our ex-Trump people, they're all Trump people. Kevin's saying he can lift it. I don't know about that, Kevin, but that's a lot. 218 pounds, and she got over that weight, and she was going to break it. They put a half an ounce here, half little tiny ring on top of these big barbells, dumbbells. Then they go, and she went like this. She got to break it. Stood for 11 years. And her mother and father are screaming, you got it. You got it, darling. I'm so proud of my girl. Well, she couldn't do it. And then this guy comes along. He's named Alice. And he looks at the weight. World record, world record. We could have put another couple of 100 pounds on. I think he would have lifted it. It's so disrespectful to women. And they say it's politically incorrect. It's so disrespectful to women. So horrible. So unfair. It's so unfair.
Así es como Trump impresiona a la audiencia. Ya sabes que un mitin de Trump no está completo sin su humor característico. Mira cómo demuestra que no es solo un político, sino también un animador que sabe cómo manejar a una multitud. Las palabras finales de Trump dejan huella. Tenemos miedo de hablar de la cultura woke porque nos puede cancelar. No solo los políticos sienten la presión, la mayoría de nosotros estamos callando por miedo a las consecuencias. A medida que crece la cultura woke, también lo hace el temor al rechazo. A lo largo de este discurso, Trump se ha presentado como un defensor de los derechos de las mujeres, pero cuando se le hace una pregunta aparentemente simple pero políticamente cargada, ¿qué es una mujer?
What is a woman?
Su respuesta fue esta. Una mujer es alguien que nada en un tiempo determinado y no es superada por 38 segundos por alguien que ni siquiera era un buen nadador cuando era hombre. Y así es como Trump ofendió a millones. Suscríbete si viste hasta el final.